at me, Lord. Look at me. I'm changing. Trying everywhere.
Hello, my beautiful sisters, and welcome to this week's Change Motivator. I'm so excited to join you for another week as we continue the journey to changing. This week we will start with a series talking about our why. What's your why? Why do you declare and confess that you need to change? And why, as we proceed forward over the next several weeks, stands for what has you. What's your motivator? What stimulates you to decide that you need more, you want more, and you want to do something different? What's pushing your buttons to say, I just am not happy where I am right now? Or even if you are happy, you just want things to be different for you. So this week we will begin to talk about what it means when we confess that we want to change. What's required for us to really make a permanent change? So my questions for you, my dear sisters, this week is, what are you required to do so that your change is permanent, so that your change is fulfilling, and that it's not just a confession, but your confession turns into an action? My dear sisters, I ask you, what is it that you want to change? And what's keeping you from that change? Your why has to be huge. When you decided in your mind that you needed to change something or things needed to be different for you, what was your why? What has you and what's keeping you from that place of achievement and goal attainment? Is it a relationship? Is it past memories? Is it your job? Is it your finances? Whatever that may be, there's a process that comes with change. And over the next several weeks, we're going to talk about 4 things specifically that put us on a journey towards change. They're not absolutes, but they're definitely a starting point. And the first point of that process is self-actualization. You have to become aware of you. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What is your review of your life? And what do you want to do differently about it? The second point is self-acceptance. Now that you've become aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling, now you have to begin to accept, this is who I am. This is where I am. Now I have to do something different. The third point is self-sacrifice. Change comes at a cost. Change comes with some sacrifices, some things that you're going to have to give up, some places that you're going to have to be that are not so comfortable, but that's part of the process, becoming uncomfortable in our places where we are comfortable. You also have to begin to look at, what am I going to have to take away from, or what am I going to have to give up so that I can have and be and do all that I desire. So that's the self-sacrifice. And then the fourth thing that we'll discuss over the upcoming weeks is total self-surrender. You have to totally surrender to God. You have to surrender to the plan that He already has set for you. You have to surrender to His process of transformation. Our scripture text this week comes from Ecclesiastes 3:1 that says that there is a time to every season and every purpose. If this is your season of change, embrace it. Embrace the journey. Embrace the process. Embrace what has already been set before you, even though those times, it's going to be times where you feel like, I can't do this. Even though it's going to be times when you feel like, I don't want to do this. Remember your why. Remember that you decided I needed to change from the inside out. So change has to be about you. So as we begin this journey over the next 4 weeks, my dear sisters, remember your why. What has you? Begin to write down your trigger points, those things that set you off, those things that excite you, those things that motivate you. But also think about those things that are keeping you stagnant, those things that are fearful, those things that create unbelief and doubt. Because those are the things that we have to conquer on our journey to change. So I'm so excited for this week. I'm so excited for the next upcoming weeks as we begin this journey towards change. The next level of change. It comes at a sacrifice. It comes at a price. But it's such a worthy journey. So my dear sisters, as we endeavor to do this together, as we go over the next 4 weeks of these 4 steps of changing a permanent change. I celebrate you. I encourage you. Know that we are in this journey together on changing from the inside out.